Hi there. The first step to achieving financial stability and freedom is learning how to assess your personal finances. Think of financial stability and freedom as destinations. And like any journey, you need a map to get there. This map represents the advice you follow and the strategies successful people use to reach their goals. But even the best map won't help if you don't know your starting point. To figure that out, you need to assess your personal finances. Doing so helps you understand where you stand, how far you are from your goals, and what it will take to reach them. In this video, I'll tell you the process I use to achieve this. Anyway, I'll keep this post short, straightforward, and packed with useful information. So let's dive into this quick guide. Now, if you're new here or returning for more tips, welcome back to the channel, where we talk about all things money saving and smart spending. Let's start with the most satisfying part, evaluating your income. This means identifying where your money comes from. Are you working 1 or 2 jobs? Do you get remittances from your family? Are you receiving government assistance or rental income? If it brings money to you, it counts as an income source. Let's keep it simple. Next, assess how stable these income sources are. Can you count on them to provide money over the next year? Is the amount consistent, or does it vary? What's the minimum and maximum amount you can realistically expect from each source? Now that you've outlined your income sources, it's time to take a hard look at your expenses. This is where many people get a reality check. Where is all that money actually going? First, break down your expenses into 2 categories: fixed expenses and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are those that stay the same each month, like rent or mortgage, car payments, insurance, and subscriptions. Variable expenses, on the other hand, fluctuate based on usage. These include things like groceries, utilities, entertainment, or dining out. Tracking these helps you understand what's essential and what might need adjusting. Once you have your numbers, it's time for the big moment: subtracting your total expenses from your income. If you have money left over, congratulations! You can put it towards savings, investments, or paying off debt faster. If your expenses exceed your income, it's time to cut back. Whether that means canceling unused subscriptions, eating out less, or shopping smarter. Want to take control of your budget? A solid budget starts with knowing exactly how much you earn and where your money is going. If you're ready to dive deeper, check out this article on how to draw up a budget that works. It walks you through tracking income and expenses, avoiding budgeting pitfalls, and making a financial plan that actually sticks. Because at the end of the day, a budget isn't about restrictions. It's about giving yourself more freedom with your money. Going back to examining your expenses, the most efficient way to do this is by tracking every dollar that goes out. Depending on your current habits, this might be quick and easy if you're already keeping track. Or it could take a bit more effort, like committing to tracking for a full month. There are multiple ways to do this, so choose the method that works best for you. Like, download an expense tracker app, use pen and paper, collect receipts, set spending alerts, or plan your budget. Start by listing all your expenses from the last month using any of these methods. Whether it's a spreadsheet, an app, or a notebook, just start recording. The goal is to identify every purchase, big or small, so you get a clear picture of where your money is going. Once you have everything laid out, categorize your expenses as fixed or variable, just like we discussed earlier. If you need more details on how to track expenses efficiently, check out this article for a breakdown of the best methods. Learning how to track your expenses is a vital step towards achieving financial freedom. Because the better you track your money, the easier it is to take control of it. Debt is another key part of your financial picture, and facing it head-on is the best way to take control of your finances. That's how I did to paying my student loan and credit card debts. Start by listing every debt you owe. Yes, even that $10 your friend spotted you. Seeing everything laid out might feel overwhelming. Trust me, just hearing the word debt makes my heart sink. But this step is crucial. Next, categorize your debts by type. Student loans, money borrowed from family or friends, bank loans, and credit card balances. Once you've sorted them, note two key things. Due dates. When does the lender expect you to pay them back? And interest rates. How much extra will you end up paying over time? Understanding these details will help you figure out the best repayment strategy. If managing multiple debts feels overwhelming, consolidating them might be a game changer. I've done this a few times, and it's been a lifesaver. Debt consolidation combines all your debts into a single loan with one monthly payment, making it easier to track and manage. In summary, the pros of debt consolidation include: simplifies multiple payments into one, may lower your overall interest rate, and can improve your credit score if managed well. However, keep in mind that consolidation might slightly increase your total debt due to fees or interest. Be sure to shop around for the best terms and avoid taking on new debt while paying down the old one. If debt consolidation isn't for you, there's another way. The debt snowball method. Here's how it works. First, list all your debts from smallest to largest. Then, focus on paying off the smallest debt first, while making minimum payments on the others. Once that debt is gone, roll that payment into the next smallest debt. Repeat this process until you're debt-free. This method helps you build momentum by tackling small debts, first giving you a sense of accomplishment that fuels motivation to keep going. While it may not always save the most on interest, it's a great way to stay on track and feel progress fast. Whether you choose debt consolidation or the debt snowball method, the key is sticking with a plan that works for your financial situation. If you're looking for more ways to fix your personal finances, check out my top personal finance tips, which helped me pay my $90,000 of student loans and credit card debts. Because the sooner you take charge of your debt, the sooner you'll be on the path to financial freedom. After understanding your income and debts, it's time to take a good look at your savings. Start by checking your bank accounts. Do you have an emergency fund? Ideally, it should cover at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. What about your retirement savings? Are you contributing consistently to accounts like an IRA, 401k, or other pension plans? Ideally, 10 to 15% of your income should have been going toward retirement since you started working. Finally, ask yourself a few more questions. Is your savings account being depleted by your expenses or debt payments? Are you earning decent interest on your savings? Understanding the state of your savings will help you prepare for future goals and unexpected challenges. Your insurance is another important part of your personal finances. It acts as a safety net, protecting you from unexpected expenses while helping preserve your emergency fund and savings. Start by reviewing your insurance policies. Check how much money you could potentially cash out, if needed, and the maximum amount you could withdraw. While taking loans or cashing out your insurance isn't always ideal, knowing your options is valuable for emergencies. Lastly, ensure your insurance premiums are included in your list of expenses. Tracking these payments will give you a more accurate picture of your financial obligations. Want to save money on insurance? Watch the full video to find 10 easy ways to lower your premiums. These steps can help reduce costs and free up more room in your budget. If you're carrying a significant amount of debt, focus on your debt-to-income, DTI ratio. The ideal DTI ratio is 36%. For example, if you have a monthly income of $4,000, then $1,200, 36% of your income, should be the maximum amount allocated for debt repayment. A lower DTI means you're in a good financial position, while a higher DTI suggests trouble. If your DTI is high, you may need to tighten your budget and focus on reducing debt. This process is what worked for me. I'd love to say it's entirely my own creation, but it's not. It's the result of my research and personal experience applying what I've learned. While it worked for me, I can't promise it will work for everyone. It's perfectly fine to be skeptical, and think carefully about what you read online. That said, I hope this short and simple guide has given you some useful ideas and inspired you to learn how to assess your personal finances. With time and effort, you can work toward achieving your financial goals. If you found this helpful, be sure to visit and subscribe to timeformoremetime.com. Leave a comment and let us know. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Ring the notification bell to stay informed. And we'll see you in our next video.